собственно, отсюда и название монастырского комплекса. Именно здесь, в этом монастыре, около 500 лет хранили наконечники, на котором остался герой просто когда ехали в Гарни, мы не видели, там просто стоял фог, ну туман. С правой стороны Хостровский лес, друзья, где обитают две разновидности животных из Красной книги. Ну, вы знаете, наверное, Красная книга — это исчезающая, это книга, где записаны исчезающие виды. И это безуарские козлики, то есть горный козел. Это разновидность.
Hi guys, yan. Andito tayo sa Geghard Temple. Yan. Ayan. Yan. Sino kasama ko? Pangit na naman ako nakita. Nasa ba yung gloves ko?
Masarap.
Ha?
Oo, latte, ha? Latte. Masarap.
Hindi ko lang. Baka. Wala na. Malis na yung bus eh. Bye. Talo pa ito ng mga badyaw eh. Oh, baka nagad tayo sa taas. Lamig.
Все, класс. Слава Богу. Друзья, я просто хотела пару слов рассказать про эти хачкары, пока мы наверх поднимемся. Guys, 2 words about those crossstones before we go up. These are not the original ones, these are copies. The original of those crossstones, unfortunately, don't exist anymore. They were ruined in the oldest, one of the oldest and largest Armenian cemetery in Geghard. That's now the border with Azerbaijan and Iraq. Once it was an Armenian town. Unfortunately, back in 1998, 2005, over 2,500 crossstones, gravestones, these are gravestones actually.
Sino yung kasama ko?
They used as a construction field for their house. This town, these are customers, and they made a video record and pictures of this going on in front of their eyes. And they sent to UNESCO. But when the organization came on the spot, out of 2,500 crossstones, we could save only 14. That's a small amount. Now the Armenian masters, from the pictures they had, they tried to make copies to preserve the style.
May kabayan.
Крестками, хачкары, вдоль стены. К сожалению, они не оригиналы. Оригиналов этих крестов на земле больше нет. 98 года...
Ayun, yung naka-white pangit yan. Tsaka ito naka-shirt na black. Pangit din yan.
Этот армянский город, Джуба, он находился раньше на границе Армении и Ирана. Ну, сейчас по факту Азербайджана и Ирана. И за это время азербайджанские войска, ну, вообще там, не знаю, частные лица были, либо госслужащие, никто не знает, но они начали ломать надгробные плиты, которые стояли у армянского кладбища, либо разделяли на две части и возили с собой строили свои дома, либо бросали в реку. Иранские пограничники сделали видеозаписи всего происходящего. И когда они отправили ЮНЕСКО, и то есть потом уже мы смогли тоже добраться до этого места, от 2500 хачкаров, крест камней, спасены были только 14. И они сейчас находятся в Ашкеназийском соборе в основном. Друзья, сейчас армянские мастера стараются копировать из фотографий, из каких-либо каталогов, которые есть, сохранились от того кладбища, стараются копировать, делают просто копии этих хачкаров, поэтому они здесь стоят. По факту это было самое большое армянское когда-то кладбище. Сейчас самое большое кладбище хачкаров состоит из 700 хачкаров только, не больше. А в этом кладбище было больше 2500 хачкаров. Пойдемте. То есть только людей похоронено.
Batu-batu.
Kaya
Ras Al Khaimah.
Tari. Ah, sige. Basta dua ako. Kaya mamaya na pagkain natin. Pasok na po kami sa simbahan. Tabi. Nagpipicture.
Guys, English. For English, 3 o'clock, we'll meet right up here, okay? Right up here. Okay? Do you see where it is? 3 o'clock, 3 sharp, we'll meet right up here. At the entrance, alright? Давайте соберемся, я пару слов расскажу, друзья. Потом мы зайдем внутрь, потому что Geghard что нужно показывать. Название монастыря Geghard. Переводится как монастырь копья. Это то копье, то есть это точнее наконечник копья, которым бронзили Бог Христа, высокие камни бронзили.
Ikaw naman magkawak. Ikaw naman magkawak.
Конечно, мы идем в Армению сразу же после того, как апостолы Фадей и Варфоломей начали проповедовать христианство в Армении. Фадей взял с собой наконечник копья, а Варфоломей плащаницу, икону Богоматери, на котором изображена была Святая Богородица. Считают, что он был одним из самых последних апостолов, который увидел ее живую. Кстати, очень интересно, что это копье, оно путешествовало в разных местах в Армении, а в итоге только в 13 веке перевели полностью в Geghard. Отсюда и самое первое название, что звучит как Айриванг с армянского языка, поменяли на Geghard. Переводится как монастырь копья. А вот уже Айриванг переводится как скальный монастырь. Друзья, вторая часть монастырского комплекса высечена в скале. На самом деле вы сейчас не видите, вы видите только то, что было пристроено к этой скале. Начнем с того, что самая первая церковь тоже появилась тут. А почему именно тут? Недоступно, далеко, да, от столицы. И именно самые первые язычники, они сами отправляли сюда христиан. Идите далеко от столицы, именно в этих скалах, природных, рукоделий, люди молились, папа, не там. Там было темно. На самом деле, изначально свет был
tayo sa tagiliran ng simbahan. Lamig.
Но арабское нашествие изменило очень много. Арабы вообще были иммигранты христиан, христианских попало. И они разрушили много монастырских комплексов, в том числе Геghard. Потом, то, что вы сейчас видите, церковь католика, появилась только в начале 12 века. То есть, точнее, главная церковь была построена в 1215 году. Тогда уже в Армении Армения была полностью освобождена от селджуков турков. Это первые тюркские нашествия на территории Армянского Нагорья. В 1215 году наступило уже мирное время. Братья Закаряны, точнее, долгорукие, они освободили всю Армению, наступило мирное время, соответственно, золотая эпоха армянской архитектуры, литературы и, впрочем, всех видов искусства. И именно они построили главную церковь. Притвор уже был пристроен чуть попозже, в 30-е годы. По факту, друзья, церковь католики и притвор были пристроены к скале, потом уже внутри скалы, сверху вниз начали высечать две остальные церкви, о которых я сейчас расскажу вместе. Крепостная стена уже была пристроена позже, в 17 веке. Впрочем, именно во время нашествия этих мусульманских племен, я говорю про Акоюлу, Каракоюлу, эти вот племена, которые они называли себя белых и черных баранов, в армянских церквях появляются стены. Это уже было небезопасно, люди защищались именно внутри монастырских комплексов. Именно поэтому здесь начали уже огородить, получается, крепостными стенами. Самое интересное, что в 1679 году здесь тоже было разрушительное землетрясение. И вот барабан и купол были разрушены. Они были восстановлены в 1970-е годы. Ну и недавно, пару лет назад, начали восстановительные работы. Наверное, в этом году, либо в 2024 году уже полностью закончили восстановительные работы главного купола. Geghard не только включен в список ЮНЕСКО всемирного наследия, но и находится в особом списке, то есть у монастыря есть особый статус, что означает, что в случае каких-либо военных действий, природных катаклизмов, всякий феномен, который могут привести к разрушению монастырского комплекса, организация должна быть на месте физически и защитить монастырский комплекс от разрушения. На пальцах можете те монастыри, вообще, впрочем, те объекты в списке ЮНЕСКО, у которых есть так называемая особая защита организации. Давайте мы зайдем внутрь. В притворе уже все покажу и расскажу про комплекс. Эти лестницы ведут на второй этаж. Внутри я расскажу, потом сами поднимитесь.
Masuk ke dalam.
Это серафимы, которые украшают основные кельи монахов, либо молельные дома, как называют. Мы сейчас зайдем внутрь, посмотрите на дверь. На деревянной двери имеется изображение копья. Посмотрите, пожалуйста, вот это наконечник копья, который хранится сейчас в Ачмиадийском музее. Посередине, то добавлю уже позже, христианское отделение.
Dito ngayon doon sa taas. May taas. May butas.
Четыре страны, которые считаются, да, имеющими как
Huh? Picture mo. Ano ka lang? Tara na. Tara na.
Wish tayo po. May pang-ano ka?
Siyempre.
Wish tayo.
Sige po. Mamaya, gano'n mo muna.
Pray mo na ba? Pray.
May cross dyan. Mandilin lang pero may cross. May Buddhas. Let's go.
Dito? Alas 3?
Oo, 3:30. Si Mingming, oh. May nilabhan na naman. Daming bula. Mga dito yung naglabas sa baba. Dami na ng bula eh. Ako na. 3:30, parang something ganun. Ano tayo sa taas?
Я вижу, что он не видит.
Hindi ko kita. Ito pa ka.
Hindi mo ilawan.
Kasi nakablot ito.
Hello? Oh. Yeah, nag-grab ko.
Mas maganda na night na kami din.
Ayan. Yung flash.
Sa pa ba? Hindi pantay. Sa pa nga.
Kumukontrata.
Ha? Gano'n na lang natin. Pero may ano.
Oh, yun yung kanina. Tara. Labas na tayo.
Но здесь это, как вы понимаете, сила жизни, и это, как вы понимаете, здесь это сила воскрешения, потому что речь идет о...
May inukit daw. May inukit daw yung mga tambay dun sa pader. May inukit daw yung mga tambay sa pader, sabi nung tour guide. Paano kaya umakit dun? So, paano kaya umakit dun sa taas? Dun na. Dun, tara, pala din. Okay, yeah. Wait lang. Picturean daw. Isa ba?
Nakita yung ano ginagawa.
Ay, gabi, picturean ko dyan. Diyan ka lang, diyan ka lang. Dito ba, dito ba? Sige, isa ba? Ano ba tayo? Dito. May mga naglaban na naman. Dito na naman iniwan.
Meron doon maganda yung parang ano siya.
Ito.
Parang paos.
Kung gusto nyo sipunin, inom lang. Inom ka kung gusto mo sipunin. Lamig niyan. Sama ka sila. Daming nilabahan na naman yung mga yan. Daming bulay. Diyan ka pala. Dito maganda pala. Diyan ka. Dali. Nice. Diba?
Picture na ba dito?
Sige.
Kunwari naghuhugas siya. Ay, sige dyan ka na lang.
Hindi, okay lang. Ito nga gusto kong bili.
Ito. Sige. Can you help me please? Yeah, sure.
Ay, pangit na naman. Ikaw na. Ayaw ko na. Ayan.
Construction.
Okay lang.
Few, okay? Okay. 1, 2, 3.
One more.
1, 2. 1, 2.
Ayan.
Okay.
Picture mo ako doon. Ganun din, babe. Ganun din siya. Ito yan. Kita taas. Nakita yun.
Oo.
Saba. Saba ako dito. Saba. Nakita dito. Sige.
Kapag lang kita, okay lang.
Okay. Dito.
Tayo naman yung ilan.
Ang dalawa, picture tayo dalawa. Diyan ka lang. Oops. Kami naman daw ang interview ni ate.
The Roman warrior Longinus pierced the side of Jesus Christ, being on the cross in the lance in the head of the lance, has been very long time kept in this monastery. But to be exact, from the 13th to the 18th centuries. In the world, there are 4 countries that are considered to have the real spear: Armenia, Vatican, Poland, and Austria. The very interesting thing is that all of them have been sent for different analyses. One thing which I want to mention, guys, that all of them have different stories, by the way, never even coinciding together. Like, for example, the Polish one is, I think it's related with a king who is, and it has very beautiful legends. An Armenian one was brought to Armenia with the help of the Apostle Thaddeus. However, it can be true or not, but all of them went through the analysis, and the analyses have proven that the other 3 spears are made from the metal iron of 5th, 7th, and the 13th centuries. The Armenian spear got passed through all the analyses except for one, radiocarbo analysis, to which the patriarchs of 3 patriarchs, starting from 1970s, were really against, guys, because they were supposed to cut the pot of the spear to do this analysis. The spear is playing a great role in the Armenian culture, very special role. If we don't have spear, guys, we will never, for example, organize the holy oil blessing ceremony. You may know about holy oil. We are using this myrrh, the holy oil, during the christening ceremonies and the other ceremonies as well, wedding blessing ceremonies. Every 7 years, the Armenian Church is organizing the. You can change the places if it's difficult for you. Yeah. Let me do like that. I'll just stand right up here. You'll be there.
Okay.
So every 7 years, the Armenian Church is organizing the holy oil blessing ceremony, and only Patriarch, the Catholicos, is allowed to do that. If he's dead, for example, we don't have Catholicos because Catholicos is being elected for the lifetime. If he's dead and we are supposed to elect a new one, we should wait until a new one is elected. Then we can bless the ceremony. No other person in the Armenian Church, even somebody who is permanently, for example, can be elected, is not allowed to do that. That's very important. We're using the head of the spear first, the right hand of the patriarch is the reliquarium where they're keeping the right hand of the patriarch, the first patriarch, Gregory the Illuminator, and the real wooden cross on which Jesus Christ was crucified. A piece of this cross, is wooden piece, is in the East Echmiadzin Museum as well, in the cathedral. Well, The first place here, the first church appeared to be in the 4th century. Even though, guys, I want to mention that very soon after, this church was ruined by Arabs during the Arabic invasions. Even if you find an information that Geghard Monastery was founded in the 4th century, whatever you see is going back to the 13th century. The others were all ruined by Arabs. So the main church is Saint Catholic Church, which is blessed in 1215. The narthex, this room you can see is narthex. Narthexes have been made already later on at the second half of the 13th century, and they are all built by the rock, which has been carved during the whole 40-50 years. The continuation of the monastery, which you'll see now, guys, has been carved inside the rock for more than 40 or 50 years. That is why it was called Airi Vang, as a working monastery. One second half of the monastic complex is carved inside the rock. Guys, Geghard Monastic Complex is not only just a UNESCO site, but also it is under the enhanced protection of the organization, which means that in the fingers you can count the monasteries and the monuments that have the enhanced protection, which means that in case of any wars, any attacks, invasions, natural, unnatural, like disasters, that they may bring to the destruction of the monastery, the organization should come on the spot and protect the monastic complex from the ruining. One thing also, in 1679 there has been a devastating earthquake, as a result of which the dome and the drum of the dome were ruined. 1970s was the time of the reconstruction, and now is the second I would say reconstructions that are taking place after this destruction. Now inside I'm going to speak about the second floor, guys. Make sure to go up when I finish. Those stairs up on that side. And because this is the best acoustic hall in the Armenian churches ever. And standing in the central part, you can sing and pray and hear your voice echoing back, which made in such a way so the choir will be singing on the second floor, and in the first floor the people will be standing and listening to the voice of the choir, and meantime following the liturgy going on the altar. Let's go in. Laves? Не заработаешь, да? А я решила остановиться. Куда? Ajani. Ладно, че байц? Հինգազար դրամ կյանք. This is the spear. Actually, it's a small version of it. Now I'll talk about it. Cathedral with the relics of the Armenian church. The cross has been made already later on during the Christian time. So it was originally looking like without the central part. Very interesting to mention, guys, that this is the narthex. That's what I was speaking. Look, though they didn't change anything, they built by the rock the narthex and the main church, and then starting from the second half of the 13th century, from 1240s, they started to carve down from that upper side down the Church of Virgin Mary right hand and Avazan Church, Spring Church. This church is called Avazan Church. Many people, by mistake, think that they started from inside the rock. They did not, and then they built this one. No, but it happened just vice versa. The church has been built by the rock, and later on already they started to carve down Virgin Mary Church and Spring Church. Guys, we know the families who have ordered this church. The families are Zacharias and the Prussian noble family. But unfortunately, the name of those heroes, of the people who have been for 40, 50 years, just day and night carving this, rock, and we deal with basalt. Look at this stone. It is very strong material. It is very, very difficult to work with. It is not a porous stone. It's volcanic material. That is why when we speak about basalt, we should understand that it's quite difficult to carve and to give shape to. Imagine on this rock, they have just made such beautiful ornaments. These are called stalactites. They are reminding the stalactites of the caves. Yeah. But using half of Arabic and Islamic architecture, Arabic and Persian architecture on the Armenian architecture. Even though they used to draw on the walls, but that's all Armenians have been carving from the stone. I think that the best masters in the region are Armenians, masters of the stone. We don't have wood. What we have is stone. Probably, of course, we have been starting to work with stone more than with wood. One thing which is very interesting, the only place we have the name of one of the masters is to the right hand, the church of Spring Church. The spring keys here starts from the 4th century. But when in 1240s they've started to carve down the church to the right hand, what they did, they've just changed the channel of the spring to the church. In the outer side, it's drinkable water, by the way, purely clean drinkable water. The locals call it the holy water. It's very interesting. It has an inscription on it. Please remember Master Galdzak in the name of Christ. That's the only place we have at least one name of the masters who is mentioning that remember me in the name of Christ. Right there you can see the Virgin Mary Church, the blessing ceremony of which, guys, took place in 1283. If they were finalized in 1280s, we can say for sure the rocky part took from 40 to 50 years to finalize the construction. I want to show you this beautiful cross stone. It's very important, guys, because this cross stone is the original one. Geghard cross stone. It is not a copy. It dates back to the 1243. The construction inscription goes down there. The construction inscription says, Timothy and Geghard. Who are those brothers? They are brothers. Brothers Timothy and Geghard. Who are those brothers? Are they masters? Or they are those, for example, ordering the cross? Or they are those whom the cross is dedicated to? We don't know exactly. The only thing is clear that this is a basalt cross which is made on the spot. It was not bought from the other places. It's made in this church. In the other side you can see Jesus Christ sitting on the throne like a king. And this is the main difference of the Armenian church with the other guys. We accept Jesus Christ as sometimes even God. We raise him to the level of God. I mean, that is why, guys, for example, in the 17th century, early medieval period iconography, you can see Jesus Christ as a bit like an old man. So we are associating two images, two figures, Holy Father and Holy Son. Either way, he's just giving his hand, right hand of Jesus Christ. It is a form of a hand of blessing, form of a hand of the Armenian faith, of believers. Two fingers together, we are united, we are symbolizing the two natures of Jesus Christ. Being an ideal man, an ideal God in one nature, and three fingers, they are symbolizing Holy Father, Holy Son, and Holy Spirit. This difference happened in the 5th century. The Armenian Church didn't participate in the Third Council. We accepted the First Council, we refused to accept the Third Council, which took place in the town of Monastery in Byzantine Empire, where the Armenian Church sent its opinion that we don't accept the decisions of this council. They were discussing the nature of Jesus Christ, whether he's a man or his humane or divine natures. The Armenian Church says that he has one nature. That's why, guys, we are not monophysites or dual-physitist church. The Armenian Church is a neophysitist church. Neophysitist church, they accept the two natures in one body. We don't separate them at all. But accept two in one body. And look at the other side. Left hand, you can see, when you look back, actually, left hand, you can see the two figures. One of them is having the staff in his hand, which means, this is Jesus Christ, who is giving the key to be given to the Apostle Peter. And right hand, there are two apostles. That is a different. They are considered to be to spread Christian faith in Armenia. That's why we are calling our church Apostolic, Armenian Apostolic, non-Chalcedonic. Sometimes they are called Oriental or Eastern Orthodox Church. But it's one word, just use Armenian Apostolic. That will be enough, everybody will understand. There are 5 sister churches to the Armenian Church. 4, actually. 5 of them is one group: Armenian, Assyrian, Coptic, Indian Malabar, and Ethiopian Church. By our faith, we are the closest one to Coptic and Ethiopian churches. And one thing also, guys, I want to mention about the main church. It is a typical 13th century construction, typical developed medieval period. If you just, it's cruciform, central dome, cruciform churches. These were the main style. These were the main style in the medieval period because in the medieval period, Armenians understood that like basilic churches, for example, or circle-shaped example churches, they are all in ruins. They are not stable to the earthquakes. And that's why they came to the conclusion that central dome and cruciform churches are the real ones. Guys, by the way, one more thing also. In the Armenian crosses, which is called also crossing of Jerusalem, you will not see crucifixion seen of Jesus Christ. Actually, we depict very rarely, because we believe it's a tree of life. It's a symbol of, it's the symbol of beginning of life, but not the crucifixion. How much, like for example, for you to understand that, how rare is that? From out of 50,000 Armenian crossbones, Hachkars, around 50,000 found on the territory of all Armenian Republic, there are only 20 of them that might have crucified Jesus Christ. It's that rare in the Armenian church. And because our cross is the tree of life, it is the beginning of life, and we believe that the crucifixion of Jesus Christ, life was not ended, it's all starting. And that is why the 3 leaves, by the way, they are symbolizing the like a flower, and they are symbolizing Holy Trinity, and the 2 like wings, they are symbolizing 2 natures of Jesus Christ, which are just coming together. They are just coinciding, coming together in the upper side. Well, any questions? I just want to leave some time for you guys. You will go to the 2nd floor. Just go and stand in the central part and try to pray, sing whatever folk songs. Armenian church is very open to those kind of activities. Never mind which language is that, never mind which religion is that, you can make a prayer and you will feel the acoustic. The so-called vibrations of your voice is considered to be a type of therapy. That is why a lot of people come there to pray on the 2nd floor. And there is a window up there, guys, which opens up the 2nd floor. And people standing in the 1st floor will hear your voice. And when you go inside, probably some of you just went from here, you saw this bull, 2 lions, and eagle with the deer. This is the coat of arms of the noble family that is constructing the rocky part. Not this one, but the rocky part of the monastery. Alright? Then if you don't have any questions, if you just remember something, keep in mind, we'll discuss it with us. Alright? Actually, we have, I just made it to 1/2 past, but we have 10 minutes, but try, if you want to just spend some time in the outer side, you'll be able to, it's okay, you will just be late in a couple of minutes.
Ha?
Pwede pa nang kumanta doon.
Ha?
Pwede pa nang kumanta doon. Pwede pa nang kumanta doon. Kasi sinunod. Kumanta ko, parang walis na sila lahat.
Okay, 3:30 na. Tara, labas na tayo. May picture na tayo. Dito, may picture ka na nito.
Okay lang.
Sige, dyan ka na. Diyan ka na. Picture mo rin ng phone mo.
Ha?
Picturean mo ako ng phone mo.
Sa phone? Madilim to, babe, for sure.
Hindi mo na ganyan.
3:30 tayo, no?
Teka, wait lang. Tatayo ko lang to. Mga pangit na naman. Okay. Sige, tara. Let's go. Ayun, mga pangit.
Spring Church.
Ito daw yung ano, pang barbecue. Tara, labas na tayo.
Souvenir ko. Ayan. Geghard. Monastery. Picture ka tayo.
Sige.
Grabe, pag nakalapit ka dito, ang lamig, babe. Oh.
Pwesto ka na dun.
Saan?
Sige, atras pa.
Here?
Dun.
Here?
Ayan. Sige, dyan. Tama na yan. Last one. Pasok ka, babe. Malayo, masyado ka malayo. Masyado malayo. Fine. Okay. Tara na.
Babe, tumingin ako.
Baba na tayo.
Saan ako nakatingin doon? Okay na.
Ano lugar to?
Geghard. Ay, Monastery. Kaya ko pinipicture ka tayo.
Ayan, Ayan ang sabi. Ayan, bahala mag-translate. Ito pa, Ayan. Tara. Ang ganda na pumunta ko. Layo lang. Bye-bye. Babe, na ito pala. Babe. Dito ka, dali, picture ka. Wala kang picture dito eh. Dito ka, bilis, bilis. Yan, dyan.
Ah?
Dyan.
Ito?
Yan o. 3, 2, 1. Yan. Ito pala mo ng view yun.
Oo nga. Okay na.
Picture mo, hindi yung phone mo.
With the tunnel? No. No need. Ito nakasama ta? Yeah, madilim na ma'am.
Okay lang, sige.
Bakit madilim? Ito ka na lang.
Yeah. Picture ko. Tara. Parang silang tanga oh. Parang tanga oh. Ingat na eh. Careful. Nakakakit din ng bagyo. May pangit na naman.
Stepan, kaya ba ka?
Ay, mga 5-6. Ano mo yan? You want to take picture? Kinig mo?
Picture mo kita sa flag ng Armenia, bro.
I want to take picture.
Thank you.
Siyempre, ayaw niya basa.
May picture ka daw with the flag of Armenia.
Sige, dun na lang.
May picture ako.
Kaso parang wala na eh, yung mga kasama natin nasa. Ito pa daw. Pababa na yung isang pangit. Thank you.
Hindi, ano yan eh.
Sarap niyan.
Okay lang, pero bumili si China yan sa amin before. Then,
Doon kami galing kanina. Teka. Haba ko lang.
Magaling mo. Wala ka ba shades? 1, 2,
Я говорю, что Geghard это супер.
1, 2. Yan, wala ka. 1, 2, 3. Magaling mo. Remove it. Remove your hand.
И через мост просто.
Naluluha tuloy ako. Ay, kapicturan kita. Nang malaman mo. Mabilis. 3, 2. Okay, tara. Oh, may pusa oh. Ganda oh. Parang kasashampoo lang. Ay, ito yung aso kanina ang makulit oh. Parang tayo lang sa labas eh.
Ha? Hindi oh. Pasal. What's there? Oh, what?
Tubig.
Spring water?
Ayan.
Oh, okay. Babe, dito sa kanya?
Oo. Babalak tumayo no? Gusto kong naghahanap ng maiiwangan. Tay, balik na ulit tayo sa bye.